As a massive history fan, I have always been fascinated with the Tsar family, the Romanovs, the glitz, the glamour, the myth surrounding them and their life, and of course the gifts that they gave each other, the Faberge eggs. So when my friend and designer Claina Palmer told me about her new Faberge Egg dies, I just knew that I needed to create with them and fulfill a childhood dream of mine to own a Faberge egg. So today I'm going to show you how I create a Faberge egg in paper, and I hope that you enjoy it. If you do, push a little thumbs up. That's always lovely to see. And yeah, without any further ado, let's start. The first thing that I do is to cut out all of the pieces from Claina Palmer Design Dies. And this might take a little bit of time, but I usually do an old die cutting evening where I just cut out as many pieces as possible, so then when I'm putting it together it will be just very smooth and I don't need to run back and forth between my die cutting machine and my gluing. But Claina has an amazing PDF file which I will be linking in the description box, where you can find how many pieces you need for an egg and how many pieces of each die that you need to cut out. But that will be in the description box, otherwise this video would be way too long. When I then start putting together the egg, I go and do the base first of all, and here I decorate the base pieces so that I don't need to decorate it when the base is finished. I guess you could decorate it when the base is being put together, but I do it this way because it's the easiest way for me. I'm using hot glue as well, but you can use just normal glue. It's just that hot glue goes much faster, and since these eggs are being sent to a TV studio, they cannot break apart, so it's really important that they are very sturdy. And that's also one of the reasons why I'm not going to decorate the inside of the egg, because I am filling it with some protective foam to keep the egg together. So you won't see me decorate the inside of the egg, but the outside of the egg I'm decorating, and what you're seeing here is I'm just gluing all of the pieces together for the base of the egg, so the egg base. And this is a very easy process. I love the die cuts. I mean, Claina is an expert when it comes to putting together dies, and she's very mathematical like that, so everything has been tried before she sends them out to be produced as dies, and yeah, it's just very good. And then I start with the egg itself. So I've picked here a lovely turquoise color that's going to be the egg itself, and then I'm gluing all of the pieces together. It's very important to be accurate here because you want the pieces to be as straight as possible, otherwise you will have some problems to put together the egg in the end and hatch it all together, so to say. But it's just to try and be as straight as possible. Here I did a little bit of an arrow, and then I just used my my hair dryer to re-glue and make the glue soft again so I could move the piece. But it's a little bit of back and forth, and just try to glue it all together as straight as possible. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth of Then it's time to create the top of the egg, and here once again the pieces fit very nicely and it's easy to glue it all together. I just burnt myself a few times here because the pieces are quite tiny and hot glue is very hot, so it's just a little bit of a process to pretty much create the dome of the egg. And what I forgot to do here was to put on my camera when I added the dome to the top of the egg, but it's very easy. You literally just slide the top dome, whatever you want to call it, into that hole that you see here, glue it onto the egg on the inside, and then if you want to decorate the inside, those pieces that you've glued to the dome, so to say, will be hidden. But for me, I'm filling this with some foam to keep it all together in the post and in the studio, so I am skipping the step of decorating the inside. But here I'm also starting to decorate the outside of the top part of the egg, and it's really fun. I've added the egg to a glass and then I'm just spinning it around and adding all of the pieces. Here I've added some more pieces to the bottom part of the egg, and I'm continuing to add these gold cutouts to just decorate the egg and make it into that Faberge luxurious Russian egg. I mean, this is such a fabulous idea, and I'm so glad that Claina made this into a proper die. Because it's a fabulous gift to give to someone. My dad turned 50 here a few weeks ago, and I wish that I could have sent this to him in the post, but because of COVID there are some issues with the post here in the UK, so I couldn't send it to him. But this would have been a fabulous gift to give to someone that has their birthday, and just fill it with chocolates or money if you have that much money and you just want to stuff it with money. But you know, you can fill it with whatever, and it's just a lovely gift. It's a lovely cool handmade gift. And there you see the dome as well. And here I'm continuing to add more decorations. These are some lovely bows and just some more cutouts to frame the fake diamonds that I'm going to add here soon to the egg. But it's just it takes some time to put this egg together, but it's definitely fun, and it's very spectacular. I've showed these photos to friends and family, and they're like, wow, did you put this together? Yeah, here I'm just gluing the base to the egg. You can have the base and the egg kind of separated so that you can remove the egg, but I chose to glue it all together because it's going in the post, as I've said a million times now. But yeah, and here I'm just adding the fake diamonds to the egg to make it look more like a Faberge egg. And it's just it needs some cleaning up. As you can see here, I've cleaned it up with a wipe to remove a lot of glue residue. But these are my 3 eggs that I put together, and I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you have, be sure to push a little thumbs up and check out Claina Palmer's new release on Hochanda. I'm just sitting here, I got time.